Apples are swollen with the forbidden juice, tied to the branch by a tightening noose. I'm stepping on shadows that crawl through the grass, watching the seasons and the centuries pass.
The roots are like fingers that clutch at the stone, guarding the secrets that the forest has grown. I'll taste the temptation, I'll swallow the lie, under the gaze of a predatory sky. A poisonous harvest, a dangerous sweet, where the dark and the beautiful finally meet. Down in the wicked orchard tonight, wrestling the ghost of a flickering light. The fruit is a burden, the nectar is gall, waiting for the kingdom of the giants to fall. Stray from the path, lose your way in the deep, where the promises of the devil are cheap. I carve your initials in the bark of the pine, a permanent mark of a love so malign. The crows are the jurors, the owls are the judge, holding ancient and shivering grudge. The wind is a whisper of a long ago sin, lifting the latch so the cold can come in. We're lost in the thicket, we're caught in the maze, blinded by the thick and the sulphurous haze. A poisonous harvest, a dangerous sweet, where the dark and the beautiful finally meet. Down in the wicked orchard tonight, wrestling the ghost of a flickering light. The fruit is a burden, the nectar is gall, waiting for the kingdom of the giants to fall. Stray from the path, lose your way in the deep, where the promises of the devil are cheap. Spirits all kneel. Wicked orchard, taste the poison. Down in the wicked orchard tonight, wrestling the ghost of a flickering light. The fruit is a burden, the nectar is gall, waiting for the kingdom of the giants to fall. Straight from the path, lose your way in the deep, where the promises of the devil are cheap. Wicked orchard, don't look back, it's too late now. Wicked orchard.
violin is forged in a furnace of red, where the living are silent and the metal is fed.
I'm touching the blossom of a cold black rose,
tracing the geometry that the blacksmith knows.
the stem is a wire and the leaf is a blade, in the factory of shadows that the humans have made.
I'm harvesting anchors from the flower of steel, trying to remember how the soft things feel. Unbending beauty, a rigid design, the strength of the mountain in a delicate light. Oh, witness the rise of the iron petals tonight,
Shining like armor
in the flickering light.
they won't wilt in the winter, they won't
Bend in the gale,
A love made of metal that was
destined to fail. Hotter than a heart,
heavier than a stone.
the most beautiful prison we have ever known.
The fragrance is rust and the nectar is oil, feeding the roots
In the metallic soil,
I'll build you a bouquet of the scrap and the boat to survive the vibration
of the electric jode. No color in the orchard, just the gray and the tan, a mechanical nature and a structural plan.
We are blooming in the rivets,
We are growing in the gears, in the cold architecture of our industrial fears. Unbending beauty, a rigid design, the strength of the mountain in a delicate light. Oh, witness the rise of the iron petals tonight,
shining like armor.
in the flickering light.
They won't wilt in the winter, they won't
Bend in the gale,
A love made of metal that was
destined to fail. Hotter than a heart,
heavier than a stone.
the most beautiful prison we have ever known. Is finally complete.
Iron petals strike hard.
Oh, witness the rise of the iron petals tonight,
Shining like armor
in the flickering light.
They won't wilt in the winter, they won't
Bend in the gale,
A love made of metal that was
destined to fail. Hotter than a heart,
heavier than a stone.
the most beautiful prison we have ever known. Iron petals, don't let them rust. Iron petals, iron petals, The well is a canyon of a dry, cracked stone, the deepest abandonment I have ever known. I'm chasing the mirage of a cool blue stream in the middle of a parched and a feverish dream.
My tongue is a parchment, my throat is a fire, the smoke of the memory of a liquid desire. I've been digging for water in the heart of the salt, watching the machinery of the universe halt.
Not a drop to be found, not a cloud in the sky, watching the ocean of the spirit run dry. We are bound by an eternal thirst tonight, under the glare of a pitiless light, searching for the nectar, searching for the rain, to drown out the fire of the spiritual pain. An infinite longing, a permanent daze, lost in the heat of the wandering haze.
I'll trade all my gold for a sip of the dew that falls from the shadow of the memory of you. The desert is endless, the horizon is wide, nowhere for a thirsty young spirit to hide.
The canteen is heavy with the weight of the air, the final conclusion of a desperate prayer. We're drinking the heat, we're drinking the light, waiting for the deluge in the middle of the night. Not a drop to be found, not a cloud in the sky, watching the ocean of the spirit run dry. We are bound by an eternal thirst tonight, under the glare of a pitiless light, searching for the nectar, searching for the rain, to drown out the fire of the spiritual pain. An infinite longing, a permanent daze, lost in the heat of the wandering haze.
The ferocity that is burning inside. But the drought is a teacher, the drought is a grace,
finding our truth in this desolate place. Eternal thirst, burn first, first. We are bound by an eternal thirst tonight, under the glare of a pitiless light, searching for the nectar, searching for the rain, to drown out the fire of the spiritual pain. An infinite longing, a permanent daze, lost in the heat of the wandering haze. Eternal thirst, eternal thirst. The air is a fluid, a thick purple sea, pulling the breath from the center of me.
I'm sinking through layers of a soft indigo,
into the places where the heavy things go.
the earth is a magnet, the sky is a weight,
measuring the pull of a motionless fate.
I'm tethered to you by a cord made of lead,
wrapped in the blankets of a mahogany bed. Down through the silk, deep in the plush, into the heart of the midnight hush, falling so slow in the velvet gravity, losing the fight with a beautiful depravity. No need for the wings, no need for the flight, when the anchor is holding us perfectly tight. A heavy surrender, a soft-spoken plea in the velvet gravity of you and of me.
The clock on the mantle has forgotten to tick.
The silence is honey,
golden and thick. I'll drown in your shadow, I'll sleep in your wake.
the only sweet ending that I'm willing to take.
The world is a blur and the stars are a home,
waiting for the morning that will never quite come.
we're caught in the suction, we're lost in the pull.
Our spirits are empty, our bodies are full. Down the silk, deep in the plush, into the heart of the midnight hush, falling so slow in the velvet gravity, losing the fight with a beautiful depravity. No need for the wings, no need for the flight, when the anchor is holding us perfectly tight. A heavy surrender, a soft-spoken plea in the velvet gravity of you and of me. Promise that we're allowed to keep. Velvet gravity pulling down, falling so slow in the velvet gravity, losing the fight with a beautiful depravity. No need for the wings, no need for the flight, when the anchor is holding us perfectly tight. A heavy surrender, a soft-spoken plea in the velvet gravity of you and of me. Velvet gravity,
Sink with me.
sink with me. Carved from the silence of a mountain of white, a statue of longing in the middle of the night. My skin is a surface, polished and cold, hiding the stories that were never quite told.
I'm the sculptor who lost his way in the dark, searching for a pulse or a heavenly spark.
I'll trace the patterns that run through your chest, looking for a place for a wanderer to rest. Frozen in time, captured in stone, the most beautiful prison I've ever known. heavy iron chains. A heartbeat of limestone, a spirit of clay, turning the night into a permanent day. We are the statues that learned how to feel, turning the stone into something that's real.
The chisel is broken, the hammer is gone, leaving us here in the gray of the dawn. I feel the vibration of the world through your hand, across the expanse of this desolate land.
The moss is a carpet on our pedestals of grief, bringing a temporary and fragile relief. We're shedding the minerals, we're shedding the weight, defying the laws of a motionless fate. Frozen in time, captured in stone, the most beautiful prison I've ever known. Blood is flowing through the marble veins, breaking the locks and the heavy iron chains. A heartbeat of limestone, a spirit of clay, turning the night into a permanent day. We are the statues that learned how to feel, turning the stone into something that's real.
Let the light in,
Let the light in,
where the story of the life can finally begin. No more the sculpture,
no more the mask. Is this the redemption we were too afraid to ask?
marble veins pulsing.
Blood is flowing through the marble veins, breaking the locks and the heavy iron chains. Oh, a heartbeat of limestone, a spirit of clay, turning the night into a permanent day. We are the statues that learned how to feel, turning the stone into something that's real. Marble veins, we're breathing marble veins. Marble veins. The altar is empty, the banquet is bare. There's a holy vibration in the shivering air. I'm starving for something that isn't of earth, measuring the value and the weight of my worth.
The stomach is screaming, the spirit is parched. Under the arches where the ancestors marched, I've been eating the silence, I've been drinking the dust, trying to find a religion that is worthy of trust. A ravenous mercy, a desperate plea, finding the feast in the center of me. This is our sacred hunger, our hallowed desire, feeding the soul on the sparks of the fire. It's the ache of the angel, the thirst of the beast, waiting for the crumbs of a heavenly feast. Don't fill the void, don't quiet the pain, until we are washed in the spiritual rain. I'll offer my ribs as a cage for the light, to keep the ferocity through the middle of the night. I don't want the bread,
I don't want the wine, just the electric taste of your spirit in mine. The famine is beautiful, the longing is grand. Walking the miles of a desolate land. Every hollow is a temple, every craving is a song. This is the place where the lonely belong. A ravenous mercy, a desperate plea, finding the feast in the center of me. This is our sacred hunger, our hallowed desire, feeding the soul on the sparks of the fire. It's the ache of the angel, the thirst of the beast, waiting for the crumbs of a heavenly feast. Don't fill the void, don't quiet the pain, until we are washed in the spiritual rain. That is built to endure. Sacred hunger, feed me. This is our sacred hunger, our hallowed desire, feeding the soul on the sparks of the fire. It's the ache of the angel, the thirst of the beast, waiting for the crumbs of a heavenly feast. Don't fill the void, don't quiet the pain, until we are washed in the spiritual rain. Sacred hunger, I'm still empty. Sacred hunger, sacred hunger. Are a desert of a shimmering heat, from the crown of the head to the soles of the feet. I'm burning in the silence of a midnight dream, tearing the edges of a delicate seam.
The temperature's rising in the heart of the room, chasing the shadows and the indigo gloom.
I've got a sickness
that no doctor can heal,
a rhythmic kind of hunger that is jagged and real,
delirious and soft,
smooth as a sin, where the fire of the spirit and the body begins. Sweating in the satin fever tonight, losing the battle and the will to the fight. The fabric is heavy, the air is aflame, calling the ghost of your beautiful name. A beautiful illness, a velvet disease, bringing the universe down to its knees. Down to its knees.
The clock is a hammer, the heart is a drum, waiting for the mercy of the morning to come.
I'll wrap you in the texture of a feverish daze, lost in the spiral of the passionate haze.
The mercury is climbing in the glass of the bone, the most exquisite torture I have ever known.
No medicine needed, no water where the fire of the spirit and the body begins. Sweating in the satin fever tonight, losing the battle and the will to the fight. The fabric is heavy, the air is aflame, calling the ghost of your beautiful name. A beautiful illness, a velvet disease, bringing the universe down to its knees, down to its knees. Let it burn, let it burn, let it glow into the places that we'll never know. The fever is the only way to be free, in the heat of the union of you and of me. Satin fever, believer. Satin fever, believer. Heat, sweating in the satin fever tonight, losing the battle and the will to the fight. The fabric is heavy, the air is aflame, calling the ghost of your beautiful name. A beautiful illness, a velvet disease, bringing the universe down to its knees. Satin fever, don't go down. Satin fever, satin fever. I'm drifting through a sea of a liquid mercury, searching for the anchor that could set my spirit free. The waves are all silent, the stars are all drowned in the deepest reflection that I've ever found.
I'm the heavy metal sinking through the blue, trying to find a purchase, trying to reach you. A chain made of moonlight, a rope made of shine, connecting your jagged horizon to mine.
Heavier than lead, brighter than the sun, the work of the sinking has finally begun. Drop the silver anchor in the heart of the deep, where the secrets of the water and the giants sleep, holding us steady, keeping us still against the momentum of a stubborn will. Let the metal bite, let the cable hold, in a world made of iron and a world made of gold.
The bottom is a forest of a coral and bone, a silent cathedral where we're never alone. I wrap the cold links around my weary chest to find the finality
Of a permanent rest. The current's pulling, but the steel is too strong, correcting the rhythm of a drifting song. We're fixed to the planet, we're nailed to the floor. We don't have to wander the tides anymore. Heavier than lead, brighter than the sun, the work of the sinking has finally begun. Drop the silver anchor in the heart of the deep, where the secrets of the water and the giants sleep, holding us steady, keeping us still against the momentum of a stubborn will. Let the metal bite, let the cable hold, in a world made of iron and a world made of gold. shelter in this watery place. Silver anchor, hold fast. Drop the silver anchor in the heart of the deep, where the secrets of the water and the giants sleep, holding us steady, keeping us still against the momentum of a stubborn will. Let the metal bite, let the cable hold in a world made of iron, and a world made of gold.
Silver anchor,
hold fast. The water is dark like a cup of old tea, flowing away from the shore and the sea. I'm wading through currents of a liquid regret, trying to remember what I'm supposed to forget.
the bank is a tangle of the willow and weed, the fruit of a rotten and a poisonous seed. I've been drinking the gall, I've been tasting the brine of a history that's jagged and a love that's malign.
Acrid and cold, a stinging relief, washing the mud from the center of grief. Down at the edge of the bitter creek, finding the answers that we're too afraid to seek. It swallows the pride and it drowns out the name, a slow-moving river of a beautiful shame. Let the silt settle, let the poison run deep in the bed where the secrets and the monsters sleep.
The pebbles are sharp like 1,000 small knives, cutting the threads of our wandering lives. I'll find a smooth stone in the belly of the flow, a heavy reminder of the things that we know.
The frogs are a choir of a deep, guttural sound, guarding the silence of the hollowed out ground. We're sinking in shadows, we're lost in the reeds, offering our failures like a basket of weeds. Acrid and cold, a stinging relief, washing the mud from the center of grief. Down at the edge of the bitter creek, finding the answers that we're too afraid to seek. It swallows the pride and it drowns out the name, a slow-moving river of a beautiful shame. Let the silt settle, let the poison run deep in the bed where the secrets and the monsters sleep. Flow on down at the edge of the bitter creek, finding the answers that we're too afraid to seek. It swallows the pride and it drowns out the name, a slow-moving river of a beautiful shame. Let the silver secrets and the monsters sleep. Bitter Creek, Bitter Creek, Bitter Creek, Bitter Creek, Bitter Creek, Bitter Creek. Bitter Creek. The courtroom is empty, the jury has fled, leaving the echoes of the things that were bled.
I'm holding the gavel with a trembling hand,
A stranger in a dark and a lawless land.
the evidence is piled like a mountain of ash.
The ghost of the lightning and the thunderous crash.
I'm standing in the dark with a color of gray,
Waiting for the words that you're too afraid to say. Hazy as a dream, thick as the fog, lost in the pages of a forgotten log. Wait for the smoky verdict tonight, where the gray of the shadow meets the edge of the light. No guilty or innocent, no right or no wrong, just the weary conclusion of a lifelong song. The ink is a cloud, the paper is haze, judging the map of our wandering days.
The witness is silent, the record is torn.
A testament to all of the things we have sworn.
I'll offer a bribe of 1,000 regrets
To cancel the weight of our emotional debts. The lamp on the desk is a flickering sun,
watching the threads of the story
unspun. We're sentenced to wander, we're sentenced to stay
in the middle of the mist where the
colors turn gray. Hazy as a dream, thick as the fog, lost in the pages of a forgotten log. Wait for the smoky verdict tonight, where the gray of the shadow meets the edge of the light. No guilty or innocent, no right or no wrong, just the weary conclusion of a lifelong song. The ink is a cloud, the paper is haze, judging the map of our wandering days.
oh, let the
The moon is a bone in the jaw of the night, feeding the world with a pale borrowed light. I feel the vibration deep under the skin, where the tides of the spirit and the body begin.
There's a white counter lit in the core of my frame, a cold burning center without any name. I'm hollowed by gravity, filled by the glow of a satellite rhythm that the mortals don't know. Calcium and silver, silver and soul, the only reflection that can make a man whole. It's in the lunar marrow, it's in the design. The jagged trajectory is pulling on mine. A skeleton, a starlight, a framework of frost, counting the treasures that the daylight has lost. Deep in the center, white as a screen, living the life inside of a dream. I'll build you a ladder of the shriveled up pine, to reach for the crater where the deities dine. The dust of the cosmos is under my nails as the strength of the earthly machinery fails.
The marrow is humming, the marrow is bright, breaking the density of the obsidian night. We are architects of the craters and plains, with the pull of the orbit running thick in our veins. Calcium and silver, silver and soul, the only reflection that can make a man whole. It's in the lunar marrow, it's in the design. Your jagged trajectory is pulling on mine. A skeleton, a starlight, a framework of frost, counting the treasures that the daylight has lost. Deep in the center, white as a screen, living the life inside of a dream.
Story of silver
that will never grow old. Lunar marrow, white cold. It's in the lunar marrow, it's in the design. Your jagged trajectory is pulling on mine. A skeleton, a starlight, a framework of frost, counting the treasures that the daylight has lost. Deep in the center, white as a screen, living the life inside of a dream. Lunar marrow, the white line. sky is a tender shade of ache, like a fragile promise that was destined to break. I'm leaning my forehead on the cool window pane, tracing the path of a violet-colored rain.
The twilight hit me with a heavy velvet hand across the vast reaches of this lonely land.
I'm wearing the mark of the sunset on my skin,
the color of the trouble
that I've gotten us in,
a darker kind of bloom,
a deep and quiet stain,
finding the beauty
in the center of the pain. Wearing like an indigo bruise tonight, the memory of a love that didn't go right. It's the shade of the thunder, the tint of the storm, keeping the hollow of the spirit so warm. Deep as the ocean, soft as a sigh, painting the gravity across the night sky.
The clouds are swollen like a weeping, tired eye, reflecting the weight of a heavy goodbye.
I'll carry the pigment in the marrow of the bone, a colorful secret that is mine alone.
The shadows are blooming like a flower of ink, pushing the sanity
Right to the brink. We're stained by the contact, we're marked by the touch of a phantom, of a feeling that cost us too much,
a darker kind of bloom,
a deep and quiet stain,
finding the beauty
in the center of the pain. Wearing like an indigo bruise tonight, the memory of a love that didn't go right. It's the shade of the thunder, the tint of the storm, keeping the hollow of the spirit so warm. Deep as the ocean, soft as a sigh, painting the gravity across the night sky.
don't heal the wound.
Don't let it fade.
It's the only true record of the choice that we made.
cracked stone, the deepest abandonment I have ever known. I'm chasing the mirage of a cool blue stream in the middle of a parched and a feverish dream.
My tongue is a parchment, my throat is a fire, the smoke of the memory of a liquid desire. I've been digging for water in the heart of the salt, watching the machinery of the universe halt. Not a drop to be found, not a cloud in the sky, watching the ocean of the spirit run dry. We are bound by an eternal thirst tonight, under the glare of a pitiless light, searching for the nectar, searching for the rain to drown out the fire of the spiritual pain. Infinite longing of permanent days, lost in the heat of the wandering haze. I'll trade all my gold for a sip of the dew that falls from the shadow of the memory of you. The desert is endless, the horizon is wide,
nowhere for a thirsty young spirit to hide. The canteen is heavy with the weight of the air, the final conclusion of a desperate prayer. We're drinking the heat, we're drinking the light, waiting for the deluge in the middle of the night. Not a drop to be found, not a cloud in the sky, watching the ocean of the spirit run dry. We are bound by an eternal thirst tonight, under the glare of a pitiless light, searching for the nectar, searching for the rain to drown out the fire of the spiritual pain. Infinite longing of permanent days, lost in the heat of the wandering haze.
Open wide to quench the ferocity that is burning inside. But the
drought is a teacher, the drought is a grace, finding our truth in this desolate place. Eternal thirst, burn first. We are bound by an eternal thirst tonight, under the glare of a pitiless light, searching for the nectar, searching for the rain to drown out the fire of the spiritual pain. Infinite longing of permanent days, lost in the heat of the wandering haze. Eternal thirst, eternal thirst, still burning. Eternal thirst. Curtains of green are dragging in the lake, beneath the heavy burden of a heart about to break. I'm hiding in the tresses of the emerald hair, breathing in the dampness of the humid, stagnant air.
The bark is a skin that is wrinkled and old, protecting the secrets that are better left untold.
I'll lean against the trunk, I'll listen to the sap falling into the center of a beautiful leafy trap. Bend into the water, bow into the ground, where the quietest kind of agony is found. Under the heavy willow tonight, sheltered from the cruelty of the morning light, the branches are weeping, the shadows are long, humming the melody of a tired, drooping song. Let the leaves cover us, let the wood bend in the place where the vertical world begins to end.
The roots are a knot in the belly of the mud, drinking from the rhythm of the subterranean flood. I'll weave a new basket of the switch and the twine to hold all the failures of your spirit and mind. The wind is a comb through the tangle of the limb as the visibility of the daylight starts to dim. We're hanging like fruit that is too heavy to hold in a story of silver and a story of mold. Bend into the water, bow into the ground, where the quietest kind of agony is found. Under the heavy willow tonight, sheltered from the cruelty of the morning light, the branches are weeping, the shadows are long, humming the melody of a tired, drooping song. Let the leaves cover us, let the wood bend in the place where the vertical world begins to end. The willow is a priest, giving us the peace of the spirit at the very least. Heavy willow, soft pillow. Oh, under the heavy willow tonight, sheltered from the cruelty of the morning light, the branches are weeping, the shadows are long, humming the melody of a tired, drooping song. Let the leaves cover us, let the wood bend in the place where the vertical world begins to end. Heavy willow, heavy willow, into the green. Heavy willow,
shallow and the rocks are all sharp, playing a tune on a skeletal harp. I'm planting the memories of the people we lost, ignoring the winter and the coming of frost.
The field is a gallery of the ribs and the jars, governed by ancient and pitiless laws. I'll dig a new furrow in the hardened debris
to find a small corner for you and for me. White as the ivory, hard as the hate, standing outside of the cemetery gate, working the rows in the bone orchard field, waiting for the harvest that the spirit will yield. Nothing but calcium, nothing but dust, the only two people that I'm ever gonna trust. Gather the wreckage, build us a home deep in the garden of the ivory and bone.
The skulls are like lanterns with no candles inside, witnessing the ego and the death of the pride. I'll hang my transgressions on the branches of pine and wait
for the judgment of the cosmic design.
The worms are the weavers of a subterranean lace, covering the lines of a beautiful face. We're part of the cycle, we're part of the ground, where the meaning of the silence is finally found.
White as the ivory, hard as the hate, standing outside of the cemetery gate, working the rows in the bone orchard field, waiting for the harvest that the spirit will yield. Nothing but calcium, nothing but dust, the only two people that I'm ever gonna trust. Gather the wreckage, build us a home deep in the garden of the ivory and bone.
Waiting for the light of the eternal dawn.
Orchard deep, deep, working the rows in the bone orchard field, waiting for the harvest that the spirit will yield. Nothing but calcium, nothing but dust, the only two people that I'm ever gonna trust. Gather the wreckage, build us a home deep in the garden of the ivory and bone. Bone orchard, the bone orchard, orchard. The city's screaming in a violet glow, reflecting on the puddles of the oil below. I'm walking the alley where the circuits are bare, feeling the static in the chemical air.
The sounds are all buzzing like a swarm of the bees, bringing the mechanical gods to their knees.
There's a brown kind of poison on the edge of the steel, a reminder of all of the things that we feel. Artificial light, natural decay, watching the digital world fade away. Caught in the neon rust tonight, a synthetic ghost in the flip goes.
I'm a signal in the wire, I'm a ghost in the cold.
Looking for a shoulder and a place to unload.
The iron is oxidized, the chrome is all gone,
Leaving us here in the radioactive dawn.
the billboards are peeling like a sunburned skin,
revealing the hollow that is hiding within.
with sparks in the system,
We're cogs in the gear,
trying to outrun the
mechanical fear. Artificial light, natural decay, watching the digital world fade away. Caught in the neon rust tonight, a synthetic ghost in the flickering light. The metal is weeping, the cable's afraid, in the beautiful mess that the humans have made. Shine like a diamond, bleed like a rose, the way that the electric energy goes. Short the machine to see all the things that have never been seen. The rust is the truth, the rust is the soul, the only thing left that we cannot control. Neon, rust, dust, light. Caught in the neon rust tonight, a synthetic ghost in the flickering light. The metal is weeping, the cable's afraid, and the beautiful mess that the humans have made. Shine like a diamond, bleed like a rose, the way that the electric energy goes. Neon rust,
stay bright.
neon The courtroom is empty, the jury has fled, leaving the echoes of the things that were bled. I'm holding the gavel with a trembling hand, a stranger in a dark and a lawless land.
The evidence is piled like a mountain of ash, the ghost of the lightning and the thunderous crash. I'm standing in the dark with a collar of gray,
waiting for the words that you're too afraid to say. Hazy as a dream, thick as the fog, lost in the pages of a forgotten log. Wait for the smoky verdict tonight, where the gray of the shadow meets the edge of the light.
no guilty or innocent,
No right or no wrong, just the weary conclusion of a lifelong song. The ink is a cloud, the paper is haze, judging the map of our wandering days.
the witness voice is silent, the record is torn, a testament to all of the things we have sworn. I'll offer a bribe of 1,000 regrets to cancel the weight of our emotional debts.
The lamp on the desk is a flickering sun, watching the threads of the story unspun. We're sentenced to wander, we're sentenced to stay in the middle of the mist where the colors turn gray. Hazy as a dream, thick as the fog, lost in the pages of a forgotten log. Wait for the smoky verdict tonight, where the gray of the shadow meets the edge of the light.
No guilty or innocent,
no right or no wrong, just the weary conclusion of a lifelong song. The ink is a cloud, the paper is haze, judging the map of our wandering days.
Let the vision blur. The only true justice is the way that we were.
No need for the chains, no need for the cell. The truth is a secret that we'll never tell. Smoky verdict, judge me. Wait for the smoky verdict tonight, where the gray of the shadow meets the edge of the light.
No guilty or innocent,
no right or no wrong, just the weary conclusion of a lifelong song. The ink is a cloud, the paper is haze, judging the map of our wandering days. Smoky verdict in the smoke. The water is dark like a cup of old tea, flowing away from the shore and the sea. I'm wading through currents of a liquid regret, trying to remember what I'm supposed to forget.
the bank is a tangle of the willow and weed, the fruit of a rotten and a
Poisonous seed. I've been drinking the gold, I've been tasting the brine of a history that's jagged and a love that's malign. Acrid and cold, a stinging relief, washing the mud from the center of grief. Down at the edge of the bitter creek, finding the answers that we're too afraid to seek. It swallows the pride and it drowns out the name, a slow-moving river of a beautiful shame. Let the silt settle, let the poison run deep in the bed where the
pebbles are sharp like 1,000 small knives, cutting the threads of our wandering lives.
I'll find a smooth stone in the belly of the flow, a heavy reminder of the things that we know.
The frogs are a choir, the deep
guttural sound, guarding the silence of the hollowed out ground. We're sinking in shadows, we're lost in the reeds, offering our failures like a basket of weeds. Acrid and cold, a stinging relief, washing the mud from the center of grief. Down at the edge of the bitter creek, finding the answers that we're too afraid to seek. It swallows the pride and it drowns out the name, a slow-moving river of a beautiful shame. Let the silt settle, let the poison run deep, in the bed where the secrets and the monsters sleep. Afraid to seek. It swallows the pride and it drowns out the name, a slow-moving river of a beautiful shame. Let the silt settle, let the poison run deep, in the bed where the secrets and the monsters sleep. Bitter Creek, Bitter Creek. Bitter Creek. Sharp frozen white, waiting for the tremor in the middle of the night. I'm standing in the valley where the air is so thin, watching the descent of the original sin.
The weight of the winter is 1,000,000 tons of ghosts, siding with the gravity that I fear the most. A single soft whisper, a single sharp breath to trigger the beauty of a magnificent death. Crystalline and heavy, blinding and pure, the only kind of chaos that is built to endure. Caught in the silent avalanche tonight, buried in the powder in the cold white light. No sound in the falling, no scream in the slide, nowhere for the shivering spirit to hide. The world is a blanket, the world is a stone, the most peaceful ending that I've ever known. The trees are all matchsticks, the rocks are all grain, under the momentum of the frozen white rain. I'll wrap my arms around the center of the cold to find the salvation that the prophets foretold.
The sky is a vacuum, the ground is a daze, lost in the center of the crystalline haze. We're singing crystalline and heavy, blinding and pure, the only kind of chaos that is built to endure. Caught in the silent avalanche tonight, buried in the powder and the cold white light. No sound in the falling, no scream in the slide, nowhere for the shivering spirit to hide. The world is a blanket, the world is a stone, the most peaceful ending that I've ever known.
Let the mountain move, let the valley fill, until everything is frozen and perfectly still.
The silence is the power, the silence is the grace.
In the white out center of this holy place,
Silent avalanche, cold.
caught in the silent
Avalanche tonight, buried in the powder and the cold white light.
no sound in the falling, no
Scream in the slide,
nowhere for the shivering spirit to hide.
the world is a blanket, the